Hey guys, welcome back to the Spokeo channel. In my last video, the top 10 worst Tinder stories, we uncovered 5 horrific Tinder experiences. From stolen cars, baby talk on bad, to even dating your cousin. If you haven't checked that out yet, I highly encourage you to go to our channel and watch. But those videos only scrape the surface for what's in store for part 2. Without further ado, let's begin. Starting with number 5. This is one of the worst Tinder experiences I have ever heard. Get this, this guy dated a girl he matched with for over a month. Everything seemed good on paper. She was going back to school for her master's, was a yoga teacher, well-cultured, etc. But she forgot to mention that she was doing heroin because she didn't think it was a problem. He had to teach her the definition of a high-functioning addict because she didn't understand why it was a problem if she was able to maintain her job and still go to school. Safe to say, he gave her some advice and they went their separate ways. Coming in hot at number 4, the ultimate rejection. This guy's Tinder date lasted 30 seconds. You heard me, seconds. He met up with a girl he was talking to for a week and they decided to meet up for a date. She took the subway and he was waiting for her. She got off the subway, took one look at him and said, "Oh my god, I thought I was meeting someone completely different that I was chatting with. I had so many matches, I guess I didn't notice. Sorry, I just don't like you like that." And she left. You guys, I cannot make this up. I really can't. Number 3 makes me question the people walking this planet. A guy and a girl match on Tinder, hit it off, and decide to go on an official date. Girl mentions how she's down to go back to her place and hook up after, so the guy thinks he's won the lottery with her. Dinner was great from the food to the chemistry between them. They make it back to her place and start hooking up. I don't think the details are necessary here. Towards the end of the hookup for him, if you know what I mean, he alerts her that he's close so she can expect him to pull out. But then things quickly turn south. She latches onto him and tells him not to pull out because her biggest goal in life is to be a mother and doesn't care whether he wants to be involved or not. Immediately was spooked and ended the hookup right then and there, and the two have never spoken again to this day. If you thought it couldn't get worse from here, challenge accepted. Coming in at number 2 for the worst Tinder stories on the internet of all time, this guy was swiping through Tinder while hanging out with 4 of his friends and paused in shock. He said, "Dude, isn't this your girlfriend?" and turned the phone towards his closest friend. Everyone in the room felt his heart shatter as he had just discovered his girlfriend had a Tinder account. They decided to go full FBI on her, as they should. The friend asked him to swipe right on his girlfriend, so the guy did. In minutes, not only did they match, but she added him on Snapchat. She snapped him saying, "Hey," with a little blushing emoji, and he sent her a video of him, her boyfriend, and their other 3 friends blasting, "I don't F with you" by Big Sean. She opened it, never responded, and ghosted her boyfriend. This video has touched everything. Drug addicts, women wanting babies. What could possibly take the number 1 spot for the worst Tinder story of all time? Ladies and gentlemen, coming in at the number 1 spot, dating the deceased. You heard about this Tinder nightmare. A guy was chatting a match on Tinder, exchanged numbers, and had their first date. Things went great, from his perspective, until he received a horrific text. A family member of his date alerted him that the woman he was seeing had passed away from a car accident. They retrieved her phone and were looking at her last conversations, him being one of them. He did not take this very lightly, and this darkness loomed over him for months. When he decided to get back out there, he went to the bars with his friends, and guess who he saw? The girl. She was alive, she was well, and she certainly was not dead. He flagged her down by waving and began making a beeline towards her. She gasped when she recognized him, left her drink, and ran from the bar. Never got closure as to why she pretended to be a family member, faked her own death, and never spoke to him again. This series has mentally exhausted me just thinking about what people have to go through these days to date. Let me know which one was the craziest and be sure to subscribe to our channel. Bye guys!